Good morning, my darlings. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 7. A red knit and white pearly earrings always makes me feel very, very festive. Charlie and I got up very early this morning to squeeze in a quick workout at the gym at the Bamford Club, which has been the perfect way to start the day. And we had the most gorgeous sunrise coming in through the gym windows, which definitely gave me a little bit of an extra boost. So we've got a really lovely day today. We are heading back over to the holiday cottages to actually give them their Christmas makeover. We're going to be putting the trees up and making them lovely and cozy and festive for our next set of guests. But first of all, we're going to have a quick lunch or brunch, breakfast. It feels later in the day because we've been awake for so long, but it's actually only 9:30, so we're going to have breakfast here at the club, and then the plan is to head into the farm shop and we are going to visit the Christmas Hamper Workshop in Daylesford, because for Charlie and I it's just the absolute ultimate gift to give and receive, and there are so many kind of pre-made options, but also you can of course cherry pick your favorite gifts and completely personalize it to the recipient. So we have got a few people that we need to gift. We've got a very special person staying in the cottages this weekend, so we need to sort a hamper for them and also dash around and get our usual amenities. So first up, let's have some food. I'm trying creatine for the first time. Charlie said that he reckons it could be good for me, so I'm going to give that a go. If you've ever tried it, let me know how you get along. So that's on the agenda this morning. Time for some food. The ultimate post-gym breakfast. You got microgreens on your spinach and mushroom and tomato omelette. Yeah, we get 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 olive oil.
Not every day, obviously.
No, not every day.
On average, once a week I do this.
Avo. I've got microgreens on my spinach and cheddar omelette. We got some toast on its way. Get some Christmas goodies for the cottages, or is this for us at home?
This is very much for us. These are a game changer.
The chocolate tea cakes.
Yeah.
They are amazing.
These are an absolute game changer.
Did they have a cherry flavoured one last year?
Tiramisu, yeah, Black Forest Gatto. And tiramisu.
Yummy. They've worked with biscuiteers again for the winter workshop ice biscuits.
That's awesome.
They are amazing. Oh, I think this might be new.
Yeah, because we've got this at home, which is also very underrated. This is the Christmas cake. Which is very underrated and always quite a nice little thing to have with a coffee. Yeah,
so good. Good to have in the house on hand just in case. And the iconic advent calendar. So good.
Is it biscuits in them then?
I think it's a selection of goodies. Maybe it is just biscuits. As a foodie, darling, what are your Daylesford Christmas favourites?
Well, we obviously make our own gravy, but I have to be honest, for Christmas Eve we're having pie and mash. Their Christmas gravy is amazing.
It is.
Something new they've done this year. I think these are quite cool because you get the enamelware with it, with the pie. We had a chicken and leek one of these the other night, didn't we?
Nice.
Unbelievable.
It was delicious. I think these are new. The ragus. That's a good idea for like I think a lot of people do a Christmas Eve lasagna. Yeah. That would be scrumptious. My absolute favourite treat last year, what was it? They are amazing. They are seriously delicious.
Good stocking filler.
The chocolate clementine.
Oh wow, look at this.
Oh my goodness, looks like a ladder rack. Wow. That looks delicious. But yes, the chocolate clementines are my
You might have one in
favourite.
your stocking.
Ooh. Well, Ophelia said I should have sardines on toast, so maybe I can do the milk chocolate sardines on toast. Maybe they'll count.
Not sure they count.
Chocolate caviar, very fabulous. And now this is something that Charlie and I hugely disagree on, because I happen to think that these mince pies are the very best ones, the perfect pastry to mincemeat ratio.
I massively rate these.
Yeah, I know. You just prefer the big one.
But the problem with these is I could quite happily, with a coffee, eat that entire whack. That's the issue. Whereas on average I have 2 or 3 mince pies in a sitting, which is never great.
No.
These are interesting. Cashew butter snowballs.
Ooh, I bet they're delicious.
And it's nice, look, made by hand on our farm in the Cotswolds. Like they label that on a lot of them.
Yeah.
But you'll find that a lot of the things here are made on the farm.
Handmade on the farm.
Look, same as here. This is handmade on the farm.
How amazing. This is the section to keep your eye on if you come to the farm shop. Yes.
Do you know what? So
that was delicious.
If any guests are watching this that are coming to the Cottages, or if anyone's coming to visit the Cotswolds and stay in another property, other properties are available.
Daylesford stays.
Or Daylesford stays. If you're here for 3 nights, I would get this on your first night.
Yeah.
Cook.
Yeah.
Have this. 'Cause we had this
with a bit of broccoli, bit of kale,
Yes.
some butter thrown in, and then some of the spuds. Oh.
One of the best pork pies in the world.
Yeah. It is a bloody good one. Yummy.
And the cheese is also very, very good.
Cheese room is my favourite room.
I think these are quite good gifts, aren't they?
Yeah.
So like, if you're going to a friend's house for Christmas, I think like it's going to stink the house out. So you need to warn people.
What kind of cheese is it?
So this is potted organic blue cheese,
Oof.
Stilton.
Yummy.
But this is all made in the creamery on the farm.
Yeah. We did a cheese day, didn't we?
Made by hand on the farm.
Made by hand on our farm.
I just think that's really, like, it is really quite special that everything, pretty much everything that we're talking about here is made on the farm.
Yeah.
Truffled single gloucester.
Oh my
What's the
gosh.
difference between double and single gloucester is?
Double Gloucester, you gotta call it double Gloucester.
I reckon it's the time, isn't it?
Could be. Christmas goodies everywhere. Charlie loves the hot chocolate
The Secret
sticks.
Santa gift.
That is a good Secret Santa
Organic
gift.
milk chocolate spoon. Do you know what? We've got one of these at home from last year that's still in date, and I've been meaning to use it. So I think you just put some hot milk in a pan
Yeah,
and just
stir it. Delicious.
Lovely idea.
Wow, from Magnum
From
Prosecco.
my Magnum, I think that's
That
quite
is
good value. Because this is a regular favourite in our household. I wouldn't taste like sadly, but
I can tell you it is delicious. Very nice. And the ultimate cranberry sauce.
yeah,
Your Christmas pudding.
we've given up on making ours because, to be honest, this is just
So
better.
good.
This
It's
and
delicious.
the horseradish is the other highlight here.
Yeah.
I
And the
often-
ketchup.
Yeah, I often say, don't I, my hero products at Daylesford, ketchup
Yeah.
and raspberry jam. I particularly like their granola as well. Cute.
That's adorable.
Needs to be a sausage dog though. Cute.
And of course, it's not just for humans. Got the Christmas stockings for the doggies. These are so cute. If you spotted the capes that Dexter and Dickens are wearing in the Vlogmas intro, this is
Had
where
quite
they're
a few
from.
questions about that already.
Yeah, we need to link
Yeah.
them. If you don't know what we're talking about, I'll pop a clip on the screen here. Naturally, Dickens' cape is on the wonk. Christmas gifts for doggies, festive blankets. Dexy and Dicky love these air-dried game sausages. Scrumptious. Little festive treats for doggies. I always get so much inspo from the tablescapes. Yeah, they are beautiful, aren't they?
And also, do you know what I like about these? Practical, good for the dishwasher. Because
Yeah.
the ones with the long stems in the dishwasher are a disaster.
Can get a bit broken. They sure can. Well, we are going to head into the Hamper Workshop and put together our Christmas gifts. Okay, we are here in the Hamper Workshop and we're just figuring out what we're going to put in each one. And the great thing about the bespoke setup is that you can choose your hamper size, and then you can choose whatever products you want to put inside based on who you're gifting it for. So we're putting one together that we're going to be gifting as a host gift.
Yeah, so the truth is, this is almost what we would love to receive as hosts.
Yeah.
But we're going to be taking this to a friend's house who's got a Christmas party.
Yeah.
And I think it's nice to give, especially these are friends of ours that aren't as familiar with the brand.
Yes.
So it's quite nice to give them a taste of our favourite products within the iconic signature 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 hamper.
And this is £40?
The hamper itself is £40, and then obviously you can fill it with items.
Yeah.
And then obviously gift wrap them in a very sort of
Daylesford way.
Daylesford authentic way.
Yeah.
And then you've also got the opportunity to have like a leather embossed tag, which I think is quite special.
And you can have the individual items gift wrapped if you want to. But I think the hamper itself done up.
With some tissue paper.
And a bow.
And I think, so this is something that I've always looked at and loved the idea of. So it's basically their scented candle, but it's an English porcelain.
Do you want to show the camera a bit closer? Such a nice candle.
Oh. And then, careful not to mark it, but you've got this beautiful porcelain candle like that. Joy and peace.
So nice.
I just think, obviously, really, really lovely gift, and something that you wouldn't necessarily spoil yourself with.
Yes.
Do you think?
Yeah.
And I think that's been forgotten in the art of gifting.
Yeah.
Gifting is something that you think someone would love.
Yeah.
But also, I think the perfect gift is something you think people wouldn't spoil themselves with.
I
a bit like
100%
pyjamas
agree.
for you.
Yeah.
The 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 as an example.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
And we were just saying, especially someone like Charlie who doesn't drink alcohol, something that's really lovely to gift is, instead of taking a bottle of wine, if you know that the host is a really good cook or maybe they don't drink, a really good quality bottle of olive oil. So should we run and grab that?
I'll go grab that.
Yeah. And I'll start putting together the hamper for our other pals. That's a little bit more kind of bespoke based on what they love.
Exactly.
Okay, it's like a supermarket sweep, so let's go.
Yeah, that would be the best.
So the lucky recipient of this hamper loves to do a little drinks party. So, oh my gosh, and she is also a Defender lover. So I think these have got to go in the hamper. I feel like this is just going to be perfect for a Christmas margarita or a big eggnog. And I happen to know that these have been on her wish list, so I think 4 of these would just be so lovely. This is the new Daylesford hand wash and hand lotion, and oh my goodness, if you pop in, you have to give these a smell. The bottles are absolutely gorgeous. The hand lotion is bergamot and vetiver, and it's such a lovely, like, clean, fresh smell. And these are the Daylesford homeware pieces. I have definitely got one of their cast iron pans on my Christmas wish list. So darling, what have you chosen for the bigger hamper?
These are a collection of our favourite products, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I think the perfect gift for anyone that's not familiar or familiar with Daylesford. So we've got, this is a lovely gift at Christmas, I think, as we were talking about earlier, the frizzante. It's a real crowd pleaser, quite light and nice, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
Then we've got a few of the sort of firm festive favourites. So the Daylesford kindling candle, why I love this.
Smells like our house.
But it also smells unlike anything else.
Yeah.
Like, it's unique.
It is.
Special. And it just reminds us of Christmas.
Sure does.
This is one of my, honestly, this is the best hot chocolate you'll ever try.
Starring in the Vlogmas intro.
Yeah. Then this is a bit more of a niche one. My nan loves this.
I knew this was
but I just think it's a product that Daylesford offer that I don't know if many other retailers offer
to that
level, and even just a wooden box.
Yeah.
Imagine that as a stocking filler or Secret Santa gift, or just as a part of a hamper. These are a new product, a new Daylesford range, which are their new hand wash and hand lotion.
Bergamot and vetiver, they smell incredible.
We've got these in the cottages now.
We sure do.
We don't have them yet at home. Cottages
take
priority. Then this is one of my hero products, I think, of Daylesford. The gin marmalade.
So good.
And it's a real treat. And I think at Christmas, you know, you're eating a lot throughout the day. So like toast in the morning with just a nice bit of gin marmalade.
So nice.
Newspaper in hand, nice coffee.
We learnt the expression marmalade dropper the other day, and we love it. That moment was a real marmalade dropper. I explained it in one of the earlier vlogs.
It's a really nice phrase, actually. And then your favourite, chocolate clementine, which I have to be honest is a high price point, but it's just unlike anything. Like it's an experience.
It's an experience.
That is like something actually in the chocolate factory, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. So good.
So I think that's a really nice gift. That would make most people happy, right?
Definitely. And then we are putting the glassware in a box, so it's a little bit more protected. And we've got the olive oil as our gift for the host. that's going to go in this one here. So this is our little gift box with the beautiful glassware. Plan is to do our lovely festive eggnog, and I just think these are so beautiful. The theme for Daylesford gifting this year are these mischievous little elves. Awesome. So how cute is this? And I think they might pop a lovely ribbon on there. Where am I missing, darling? There we go.
There you go.
Pop a lovely ribbon on, and imagine receiving this for Christmas. You just know when you see this that there's something exciting inside. Number one, all wrapped up, beautifully presented. No, you didn't do the bow. It looks absolutely gorgeous, doesn't it? So that is our gift for our Christmas hosts.
Even just under the tree.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to open it. It just looks beautiful.
It sure does.
Iconic. And then we're going to wrap this one up and get this one.
Yes. All the goodies. Okay.
Right.
Let's get it
ready.
Number two is all ready to go, and Charlie and I were just saying this. Don't throw it away because it's a really good little fire starter, fire lighters. This one is going to be very popular, I think. Okay, we're going to close it up and get it wrapped.
This is a hamper that I secretly want to just keep for ourselves.
I know. It's a good one. So obviously we've put together our own bespoke hampers, but there's so many ideas of ones which the Daylesford team have curated edits of, and Charlie and I like to give these to friends and clients as well at Christmas. So there's so many different varieties, whether you want like a cheese board kind of hamper or one for a cheese and wine night. That's actually sparkling apple juice, which is one of my favourites. And then this is the mega one, the Cotswold Christmas hamper. There are so many to choose from. I remember, I think it's not specifically for Christmas, but there's one for a newborn baby that we've gifted a few times. Hand care box. I'm sure they may also do, like, yes, of course, bulb planting hamper, if you know anyone that is a gardening lover. This is such a gorgeous gift idea. Is it heated or is it just the pressure?
It's heated.
It's heated.
I have heated pressure on it as well.
Wow, you smashed it. Well done, that looks incredible.
Lovely work, look at that.
So we're going to finish the hamper with this. You can get little red tags embossed with a word or a name.
That's iconic.
With love. And
could work as a keyring actually, afterwards.
It would actually be really nice on your
car keys.
Yeah, on your car keys. Let's pop it down.
Look at that. Should say with love from Dexter and Dickie.
Yes. They are very generous at this time of year. Beautiful. Tie the knot. With love.
Lovely.
Perfect. Here we go. We've got the goods. Hampers ready for gifting. Look, they look so cute. Okay, mischief managed. I have to say, Daylesford and their Christmas advert and all of their amazing things, they have absolutely smashed it this year, because we really noticed it's getting so much busier, even on an early weekday, than it has been in previous years. And there was a VVIP doing her Christmas shopping in that room just after us. So
not mentioning any names, but she is quite famous. She is in it's quite a niche example, but she's actually in Love Actually. She is the mother.
You can't give it away.
Well, not a lot of people will get this. She's the mother. She's literally in Love Actually for like 3 minutes.
Everyone will get this.
She's the mother of the girl who's the singer who Liam Neeson's
son is in love with. Well, Charlie's is given the entire game away. She does. Anyway, we are going to head over to Strawtop Cottages, get everything ready for our next Christmas guests, pop the trees up, but I think first maybe, darling, we should pop to Quince and Clover.
I think that's got to be done.
Yeah, and get a few little bits and bobs.
But just
for
on
lunch.
on the Daylesford thing, this Christmas, every year they smash it, but it's a bit like the John Lewis advert. Like every year I feel like Daylesford are under pressure to sort of improve. And honestly, credit where credit's due. This year, I think they've done such a great job of the installations, because the shop feels magical and festive, but it's still practical.
It's very tasteful.
And it's very tastefully done. And you know, there's just so many different options for gifts.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Something for everybody. There sure is. Right, darling, let's go. We're back again. So we're popping in to grab some lunch. I'm definitely just craving that exact same soup again, because that was so delicious. just made it to the cottages, and seeing as the last time we were here we showed you the thatching in action. Thatching. Yeah. Here they are. They're done. They look good, don't they?
I mean, they'll look better, give it a couple of weeks when they darken like that. It's Joe.
They look beautiful. Okay, my darlings, welcome to the coziest cottage in the whole world. We are in the original Strawtop Cottage now. We just had a very speedy, although not so speedy, because we being Charlie, chatting with everybody at Quince and Clover. But I actually had the pork bap that Charlie had the first time we went. The roles had reversed, and Charlie had chicken and chorizo soup, which had the most delicious aubergine bits on top, and then we shared a dal, and it was scrumptious. But yeah, we were chatting to Dan, the owner, which is why I didn't talk you through the food, but it was amazing. We are just going to be going there so much more now they've got one in Deddington, because it is 5 minutes away from our holiday cottages. So earlier in Vlogmas I brought you to cottage 2, which is literally next door, literally right through that wall. But we are right now in cottage 3, very confusingly named cottage 3, because this is the original Strawtop Cottage. It was normally called number 1, but then we realised it's number 3 Chapel Lane. And I feel like you guys have already figured it out. We're not very good at keeping secrets, but we have bought number 1 Chapel Lane as well. So we essentially now have all 3 cottages. But what I haven't told you yet, I might actually reveal in this vlog what our plans are for cottage number 1. So it's 1, 2, 3 Chapel Lane, and the original cottage, this one, is number 3. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh, I'm out of breath. Honestly, it's because of holding this camera. It makes my arm ache after this morning's workout. But yes, here we are. I gave you a tour of cottage 2 in, I think, Vlogmas day 2. So I'm going to give you a very quick tour of this one. Obviously you're seeing them a little bit more during Vlogmas because I'm filming every single day, whereas when I'm normally vlogging and I pop to the cottages, I don't want to be showing you them every time I come because it could get a little bit boring. But as I mentioned in Vlogmas day 2, the cottages are available to rent via Airbnb. They're fully booked for this year, but we have opened the calendar for a few dates next year. I think someone has already booked Christmas, but I'll leave the Airbnb links down below anyway. I'll flip you around so I can show you our beautiful original cottage in all its glory. You can see our neighbour Josephine opposite. This is the porch that was getting rethatched when I brought you here on the 2nd of December, and the porch has now been thatched and it's looking amazing. So this is the very cosy living room. We've even got rose gold or copper fire extinguishers. We've got the logs here for your fires. The guests that are coming soon have got dogs coming, so we've got the dog bed out, some little plants, a little 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 in the corner. And Charlie is so adorable, he prepares a little Jenga in the fire so that when you arrive, all you need to do is fling a match in there, grab a couple of logs, and hopefully this will show guests like the best way to create a stack when they want to light a fire. So this one is very similar but a slightly different layout to cottage number 2. You've got an understair little bookcase in this one. We've got some Soho Home armchairs, a very comfortable sofa. Where was this sofa from? I want to say sofa.com, I think. Can't quite remember actually. We always give you the latest episodes of Cotswold Life, and I think next door has also got Country Life. We're about to put up the tree, so we've got our faux gifts. Don't think there's anything in these, no. And a little advent calendar. This is the guest book, a little dining nook corner. The mirrors up here. This was a bit of a question that I asked you guys, because I personally think it's a bit weird to have a photo of us in here, but Charlie's like, no, it's our cottage, and a lot of the guests that stay here do watch the channel, so you know, these cottages are Charlie's projects. I'll let him have the final say there. I love the upholstery in these cottages, the lovely little scallop detail here. Hellebore in the corner. You've got a sweet little courtyard. Obviously it's very, well, to be fair, it has been a sunny day, but it's a cold day. So you've got a courtyard, which is actually lovely in the summer. Let me show you some of the, oh, that's new, I think, since I was last here. Really nice local artist. Got this little nook here where you'll find dog leads, and then underneath there are some wellies. We do check our guests' welly size before they check in, and we've got loads of different sizes, so you'll find le chameaux that fit you perfectly tucked away down here. In the kitchen, this is a little entrance corridor. In the kitchen, full set of grind coffee pods. You've got some, this is the one that I've been having a lot in the mornings, chamomile and lavender. I love it. And obviously we've not stocked this up. Oh, we have. Oh, I think they're checking in tomorrow in that case. You've got some Daylesford frizzante and other bits and bobs. You guys have seen this all a million times before. And there'll be some fresh bread delivered on the morning of the guest's arrival. Daylesford jam. Anything in the dishwasher? Oh, Charlie's been giving it an extra clean. Really, really beautiful kitchen. Okay, upstairs, I'm gonna turn the thermostat up to 23 degrees. So 23 degrees is my favorite temperature. Whenever I go to a hotel room, I always set it to 23. So I always set this to 23 before any guests are arriving. I can hear it kicking in already. This is probably my favorite bedroom to stay in. What's plugged in there? Oh, it's an extension cord. I always find it so annoying when you stay in hotels when there's not an extension or a plug right by a mirror if you want to do your hair or something. We are charging up our Aromatherapy Associates diffusers, so you can have a lovely, relaxing aromatherapy mist in the boudoir, and lovely piglet in bed bedding, very soft towels. I think these might be from Christie. They are so soft and gorgeous. All the old Cotswold Life magazines in case you need some reading material. There's a big hanging wardrobe in there, and you get the same dressing gowns as you would get at Soho Farmhouse. Lovely. The bathroom in this cottage is very, very cool. You might have actually seen it in some magazines. It has been used as an advert for 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, who provided the tiles for us. And we've got lovely brass fixtures and fittings. Oh, I can't wait to show you the bathroom in number 1 Chapel Lane. Charlie has done such an amazing job of the renovation of that. And a king-size bed on the top floor, beautiful antique furniture, bespoke headboard. I just love the bedding in here. I think this looks like the coziest princess room. Obviously, if you are 2 couples staying together, then you've both got really, really beautiful size bedrooms. I'll just sit down for a second while Charlie gets the Christmas trees out of the store cupboards, the garages. So yeah, we're gonna set the tree up, and Charlie is also here kind of project managing number 1. So I feel like I kind of want Charlie here when I tell you what is happening in cottage number 1. It's not going to be another Airbnb, but it is something really, really, really special. And we actually purchased that cottage, I think about 8 months ago. When we bought this cottage, it was never, you know, we didn't even think it'd be possible to end up buying all 3. But if any of you have ever met Charlie, you'll know that he just makes friends with everybody, absolutely everybody, whether it's a tradesman, the owner of Quince and Clover, or neighbours. He just makes friends with everyone and talks to everyone a lot, which is why everything takes a very long time, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And as a result of doing the work, obviously very respectfully, here at this cottage, the full renovation, we made friends with the neighbours, and the gentleman that used to live next door, he said to Charlie one day that he was thinking about selling, and would we potentially be open to buying his cottage? And Charlie was like, oh, maybe we can make it work, and we did. And then the exact same thing happened about a year ago with cottage number 1. It was actually an elderly gentleman, and to be honest, I think he needed to move somewhere smaller without very rickety staircases, and it was a stretch for us financially, big time, but we thought we just can't let this opportunity go. It seems so perfect to have the 3 in a row. And whenever I mention this, I do often get questions, can we do a video talking about finances, how we've been able to save and be able to afford to buy these 3 cottages, and how it works like tax-wise and things like that. So if that is something that you're interested in, then do let me know, because I will I'll sit down and I'll plan something. Maybe that's a new year topic. I feel like talking about finances is not very festive. We don't want to be thinking about saving at this time of year, but I could do that. I think I have a few little golden nuggets of advice that I can definitely share. One thing I would say is just definitely don't be afraid of mortgages. At the moment, being able to borrow money is actually quite a good move financially, and I would also say that having a financial advisor will save you more money than it costs you. So don't think, oh, financial advisors are just for rich people, because that's absolutely not the case. I find like you don't only, I'm trying to think of another example, I can't think of another example, but a financial advisor can help absolutely everybody, and if you've got a few ideas what you want to do financially long term, then they can most definitely help you out. And if you own a business, even if you don't own a business, but if you do own a business, just being able to help you to structure your business in a tax efficient way and in a way that helps you achieve your long-term goals is so beneficial. I will check with him, but if he says yes, I will leave the email of our personal financial advisor link down below. He's very down with the kids. He understands new kind of businesses like social media, and he's fantastic, and he makes everything make sense, because I didn't study finance, or I'm not like, I hate numbers. I hate looking at invoices and stuff like that, but he makes it all very clear to me and understandable, so he's great. So yeah, we have been doing a lot of renovation on cottage number 1. I did just pop that up very briefly. I'll show you a clip on the screen here of what the living room currently looks like, because when I take you there in 4 days time, which is going to be a really exciting reveal, not just for us and you guys, but for someone very special, it'll look completely different. And the next 4 days are going to be instrumental, but we've done that cottage on a slightly smaller budget than these ones, because it's not going to be an Airbnb. It's not going to have quite the same wear and tear. So we didn't renovate the kitchen from scratch. We just changed the handles on the cupboards and painted it. We've given the whole cottage a fresh lick of paint, but we have completely ripped out and redone the bathroom. And we actually, oh, this is quite boring, but I'll tell you more of the stories of how we made that all work when we go around in a couple of days. But yeah, maybe when Charlie and I have finished setting up the tree, we'll tell you what the plan is for cottage number 1, because I'm sure you're all thinking, what on earth could it be if it's not an Airbnb? But yeah, all will be revealed. So, okay, I can see Charlie's bringing the tree in. Let's get decorating. Okay, we always put our baubles in hampers. It's just a great way of storing them, keeps them protected. So, let's see, I think the Strawtop ones have got quite a like Cotswold country theme. Oh yeah, all these little Daylesford fluffy sheepies and saucissons and pheasants. Cute. Okay, I love those. Lovely. We've got the tree on top of the Defender. We've got more animals. Honestly, I feel like these trees have got like hundreds of pounds worth of decorations on. This is very bougie. All the Daylesford embellished ones. Very nice. Another little Defender. That's cute. Ah, and the farmyard animals. Piggies. With the cows. This is so random. Right, here comes the tree. Show us the magic.
I think this is the right one, otherwise it does feel a little bit tall actually.
Tall?
We've
I
got
think it's
two,
okay.
so I hope it's...
Do you have to flip it? Does the whole thing spin? think we are just about done. I've just added the advent calendar up in the corner there. Got the gold pheasant by the radiator and a couple of little gold chickens lying around, and Charlie has put a few 𝑭𝒩𝙩 the nutcrackers about as well. We've got so many lovely charms on this tree. We've got everything from sparkly embellished Monge 2 to the farm animals, pheasants and Daylesford watering cans. It's a really beautiful selection. Now we are gonna head home now. Charlie's finished with all the building work next door, sorting all of that out, and got a couple of hours at home. And then later on we realised that I lost the footage from Vlogmas Day 3 Advent Calendar, which is very annoying. So you won't have seen an Advent Calendar being opened on Day 3. We did film it, and what the treat was is a massage tonight with Charlie's sports masseuse named Lisa in Chipping Norton. So that's the plan for this evening, and I cannot wait. My back is always super crunchy. So yeah, I've got a lovely 90-minute treatment with Lisa later on, but first we're gonna head home and yeah, reset. So let's get going. Okay, my darlings, it's a couple of hours later. I'm sat here cradling my 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 advent calendar because I thought you might like to know what advent calendar I am actually opening this month. And I love a good beauty advent calendar, and for me they just really don't come much better than 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅. 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 is a brand whose skincare I have used for many, many, many years. The products are so luxurious, they work so well, and I just love everything behind the brand as well. The fact that Eve was inspired by kind of herbal remedies that her grandmother used to put together from their English country garden. The cleansing balm itself, the formula, it was the original cleansing balm, and the formula has actually not changed in the, oh, I don't want to get this wrong, is it 25 years, 20 years? I'll put the number of years on the screen here. It's not changed. The formula was so good from day one that they have never ever needed to change it, and I think that in the way that ingredients and things have changed over the years, it's just a true testament to how amazing the product is. So this advent calendar, what's inside is worth over £415, but I believe it's around £225. I do have a discount code, which is Josie20. It's valid for a little bit longer, so you've got time if you do want to treat yourself or a loved one to a slightly last minute Christmas gift. The good thing about a 12-day advent calendar is you could start opening it from like the 12th or 13th of December, which would be perfect. And then I've also got this gorgeous little gift set, which is called the Restorative Beauty Gift Set. And I would say if maybe, for example, you are the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 lover and you want to introduce a sister or a mother or a daughter or an auntie to the brand, this I would say would be the gift set to do it with, because in here you get basically all of my personal favorite products. You can also use Josie20 on individual products, and I'm very cheekily opening this and choosing to show you now because I've just run out of my 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 cleansing balm, and look at this. You get a mega tub of the cleansing balm in the Restorative Beauty set. So it's got chamomile as the main ingredient, and you get the aromatherapy benefits from the smell and just the power of the ingredients, and you get the incredible cleansing. 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, when I think about what their products do to the skin, it's just all about the glow. It just leaves you glowing in such an amazing way. I think this was the first product that I tried from 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅. It's their rescue mask. I'm going to pop on my own already open rescue mask in a second. It is the only clay face mask I've ever tried that actually leaves the skin feeling more comfortable and hydrated afterwards. Clay face masks are amazing because they kind of draw any impurities out of the skin, and normally that can be quite drying. This is a magic formula. It's actually really hydrating. And then this is from their Time Retreat collection. It's the Daily Rejuvenating Cream. I use this very frequently in the mornings and in the evenings. It's got an encapsulated retinol in there, so it's fantastic for those anti-aging benefits, for smoothing out any fine lines and wrinkles. It's a very premium cream, so this is a great size to discover how great it is. Make sure that it's perfect for you, and because the retinol is encapsulated, it's fine for using in the daytime as well as in the evenings. And then you also get a little 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 cleansing cloth inside the set. So I'm gonna be naughty and take out the cleanser. Oh, shall I? I know so many. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, and then in my advent calendar, so I've already started opening this. So I thought I'd just quickly show you what I got behind days 1 and 2, and then we'll open day 3 together. So I did get a travel size of the cleansing balm behind day 1, which is so handy. This is going straight into my travel skincare bag because it's just lovely to use when you're on the go as well. Sometimes I feel like when you're on the go, maybe it's aeroplane drying air or heat or being out in the cold, your skin just needs that little bit of pampering. If you've got a ski trip or a winter sun holiday, this cleansing balm will just be your favorite part of your like evening routine because the chamomile within that is so calming on the skin. In all of 𝑽𝒊𝒏𝒅 products, it's just such a lovely combination of essential oils and all the ingredients. They've been chosen for their aromatherapy benefits, but also because they just work wonders on creating a glowing complexion. And then I gasped when I opened day 2 of the advent calendar. This is a full size of a very premium product. This is their Time Retreat Radiance Repair Retinol Serum. So pair this with the gold face cream that I showed you earlier, and it is the dream duo for anti-aging. If you see anything from 𝑽𝒊𝒏𝒅 in gold, you know it's from the Time Retreat collection, which is what I would say, I mean, I use it and I'm mid-30s, but I would say if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, it's a really fantastic one for slightly more mature skin. So let's open day 3 together. Ooh, what have we got here? Is it a, it's a foaming cream cleanser. This is amazing. 𝑽𝒊𝒏𝒅 are just fantastic at cleansers, and this one is really good to keep in the shower because it does really kind of not too overly foamy because the ingredients are still really lovely and there's nothing that's too harsh in there, but there's something about a foam cleanser. It just psychologically makes me feel like it's doing a really good like deep job. You get a deep cleanse with this as well, and obviously I always like to double cleanse, but yeah, I just think these are the most fantastic gifts for a luxury skincare lover. So now we are up to date. I'm at day 3 into my 12 days of wonderful skincare advent calendar from 𝑽𝒊𝒏𝒅. I also just think it's truly beautiful. It is just the most gorgeous festive image on the front. So I'll leave this and the restorative beauty set linked down below. You could of course also treat yourself or a loved one to a singular product. Oh, it's just so heavenly to use this. Let's enjoy this moment together, and I really truly wish you could smell it. But I like to take a little bit, warm it between my hands, and then I like to have a little bit of a moment. It's like at the beginning of a massage, if you ever go to a really wonderful place and they put essential oils in their hands and then ask you to take 3 deep breaths at the beginning of a massage treatment to kind of signify that it's beginning. You get that same benefit of relaxation from your evening cleansing routine. My voice went funny then. So this is melting down makeup impurities, SPF. Normally I'd actually use my face halo first, but oh, it just feels so good. And the reason actually why I wanted to do this now, sometimes it feels so good that I just leave it on my face for a little while, almost like a mask. Do I have time? What time is it? I've got 20 minutes, so I do have time for a quick rescue mask. What I will actually do is cover my face and neck in my 𝑽𝒊𝒏𝒅 oils, so that when she's massaging me, the oils will be used and like massaged into my skin, which I think is such a winner. Chicken dinner. I would always recommend taking off your makeup and putting on a nice oil whenever you go for a massage. Right, let's go and take off my makeup. I apologize if the lights are flickering behind me. There's something up with my camera settings today. So as you can see, I've had this on my skin for a few minutes and my skin just loves it. Now I've got a bit of warm water on my hands and it just goes milky. Oh, it feels so good. It makes light work of waterproof mascara. Okay, this is my rescue mask from the cupboard. It's a light grey colour, not like a deep charcoal, which you might expect from a clay mask. And it's got almost like a minty smell to it, which makes it super refreshing, but it's a really thick consistency. Now, I know this looks like I've just applied shaving foam, or as though I'm trying to be a Father Christmas lookalike, but I actually don't feel like I need any on my forehead today, because this, it's a really deep cleansing face mask, as I said earlier, and it's really my chin, and today in particular my jaw. I noticed I had like a little cluster of blemishes here. This is just where I need it today, so I'm not going to waste it by putting it on my forehead as well. And because it's so good at drawing out impurities, what I sometimes do, and what Charlie sometimes does as well, is we'll just take a cotton bud and we'll put just like the tiniest little bit on a spot. If you've got a spot, you can just literally apply the smallest bit. I'm going to pop some of the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 Kiss Mix lip balm on my lips. This is really nice, quite a healing but like minty lip balm. Lovely. Ooh, this is probably a bit annoying because I have a feeling they don't do this anymore. If I'm wrong, I apologise. This is the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 Renewal Treatment Oil. Maybe they do still do this one, and it's the hydrating oil they don't do anymore. Either way, I am actually going to cover my skin in 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 oil as soon as I take the mask off, so that it can be infusing my skin while I have my treatment. So there we go. Josie20 is the discount code. Thank you, 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, for sharing that. And I will leave all my favourite products and can you take me seriously? Father Christmas over here. I'll leave all my favourite products and the gift sets linked down below. Okay, my darlings, I've just got back from my massage, which was heavenly, and I'm cooking a really lovely creamy leek and butter bean pasta bake. A little bit like a mac and cheese, but full of goodness. So I'll just show you a few of the quick steps. Sauteing some leeks for about 15 minutes. Don't really want them to caramelize, so I've put some water in here to get these nice and soft on a low heat. Salting up my pasta water. So for the sauce, I'm blending. First of all, I'm going to blitz my parmesan because it's just so much easier doing it in here than grating it. So a load of lovely parmesan. If you wanted to make this recipe vegan, you could just do nutritional yeast at this step. Cover your ears. That's blended, and I'm adding 100 grams of cashew nuts, 1 teaspoon of garlic granules, 1 teaspoon of onion granules, 2 tablespoons worth of mustard, and then about 200 grams of water. And I'm going to blend this really thoroughly for 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, pasta is on. Top tip, I've just rinsed my beans from the Bold Bean Co. If you want to reuse the jar and get the label off, put this in the oven just for a couple of minutes, not too hot, and then it'll actually melt off the label. So in here, this is now super creamy and amazing. I'm adding in about a cup's worth of the white beans. Give that another blend. I'm going to add a handful of spinach in with the leeks and let those shrink down just for a couple of minutes. Okay, sauce incoming with the leeks and the spinach. Yummy. Give this a stir, heat this up a little bit. Another handful of beans. This is like a mega, it's kind of a mac and cheese because there is obviously cheese in here, quite a lot of it, and I'm going to add more now, but it's got butter bean and cashew at its core, so it feels like a really hearty, kind of healthy, proteiny, wonderful version. You could do breadcrumbs and almonds on the top, but I'm just doing a little bit of extra parmesan in the oven while I do the washing up, and then it's time to enjoy. It's about 2.5 hours later. It was a 90-minute treatment, and then I've just been posting some stuff on my Instagram, sat downstairs with the dogs since then. That was an incredible treatment. She did quite a lot on my feet, and I said to her afterwards, I said, I can almost predict that you're also a reflexologist, and she was. She spent quite a lot of time, I'm not going to show you my feet, but like in the arch of my feet, and I asked her why, because every point in your foot apparently connects to another part of your body, and she was saying that was all to do with digestion, and I wonder if it's because of the massive macaroni cheese. Have you ever had reflexology?
What is it?
It's when they do your feet.
No, I know of it, but I couldn't confidently. Will I get my feet massaged? Does that make sense?
No, yeah, it's not the same. Like a reflexologist, like even, I can't remember who I was talking to the other day. Oh, I do remember. Their father-in-law's partner gave them reflexology and found out that they had cancer.
Oh, wow.
Based on their reflexology treatment, because your foot has like signals for the rest of your body.
That's why
and
we
you
wear
can
our Vivos, mate. Vivo
Well,
need to launch slippers.
Vivo do need to launch slippers. They really do.
We'll do it and perform.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah,
there's
come on,
a
Vivo.
challenge.
Right, let's do the advent, because I am peckish.
You're peckish. What's on the menu tonight, darling?
I'm having steak
Steak.
from Daylesford.
Yummy.
Organic steak. I have steak once a week, normally on a Thursday, and I'm very much looking forward to it.
Jolly
We
good.
eat less meat, but we eat good meat, and we eat it just good quality.
Yeah.
Anyway, without further ado,
There's my pudding for today. We've got a marzipan grapefruit by the looks of it.
I think it's an orange actually if you turn it over. Is it an orange? Debatable actually, yeah, I see what you mean. It does look more grapefruit like.
Okay, where does Moaning Myrtle like to hang out? In a bathroom.
Because you are Moaning Myrtle as a character, you know that. You are Moaning Myrtle or Dobby, I said, didn't I?
Oh, I'm not Moaning Myrtle.
I'm
I
only
actually
joking.
don't really moan.
No,
do I?
I'm winding you up. What character would you be?
I don't moan.
No,
What's the last thing that I moaned
I'm
about?
just winding you up, mate. I'm
just
winding you up.
saying, I'm quite a non-moaner.
No, you are a non-moaner. I'm much more of a
You're
moaner
a
than you.
moaner.
Yeah,
You're
moaning.
Michael.
Yeah, I'm Sirius Black though.
No, you're Moaning Myrtle.
No.
Okay, Moaning Myrtle likes to hang out in bathrooms. So,
Okay, let's do it then.
let's go to the bathroom. Smells good in here, doesn't it? After all the
It does,
oils.
yeah, all those neon oils, mate.
Ooh, what do we have here? Lucrin Genève. Next the house. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, good timing, mate.
Well, this is a very bougie phone.
Should we move out here because the lighting in here is grim?
Is it a 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅?
Yeah, it's not very nice
This-
lighting.
Perfect, because it is a leather phone case for the brand new iPhone, which has just arrived today.
It's the only pink leather one I could find online.
It's gorgeous.
So Aspen will do some lovely ones,
Lovely.
as do 𝑭𝒆, but they're not. They didn't have pink,
Oh no.
and I thought we got because also the one annoying thing about this new iPhone is it's available in 3 colours. All colours are not colours we would choose. So I've gone for the navy because normally they did like a nice.
You done it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
This is my navy. I haven't set it up yet. I've got a case on it, same brand as you, Lucrin.
Ooh,
But mine's the smaller one than yours, isn't it? Slightly.
jazzy.
But yeah, yours is silver, which isn't the end of the world. But they iPhone use it. But then orange. Have you seen they've done an orange one? Who wants an orange
They should
iPhone?
have done like a mahogany or like a burgundy colour.
Yeah.
That would be
Or
so
even
nice.
better, can they not do one where you can change the colour of it? How cool would that be?
Yeah, like do you
Like a
remember
chameleon
back
phone.
in the day, the Nokias, they had, was it called fascias?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Fascias. That's so funny.
Do you know what? One day sorry, I've interrupted you, but just very quickly, my trail of thought. One day.
I'm gonna make a Nokia 33.
No. One day, I'm just gonna say, right, I've had enough of a smartphone. Like Julian Dunkerton, isn't it? It's Jade's husband. He
got a burner.
just has a no, but that's his normal phone. That's his full-time phone. And I thought, yeah, that is real
not.
baller move. Yeah,
But how refreshing to not have your email on your phone.
yeah. Just literally a number and text, not even WhatsApp. Do you know what? WhatsApp is what gives me heart palpitations more than any other app.
I bet you've got less on red than I've got.
Probably, but you're quite good at just ignoring messages. Mine, I'm like, oh my god, and WhatsApp gets out of control. I'm sure this resonates with everyone on here. WhatsApp's
We've got
intense.
so many people we need to get back to.
Yeah, but I'm sure other people have the same situation because we're all busy people and WhatsApp is intense. Anyway, right.
Yeah. Right, Charlie wants the steak. This is gorgeous, thank you, darling. I'm
Good.
gonna go and sit down by the fire and set up my new phone.
How exciting.